Hi, I'm Dan with Wachusett Brewing Company, and I'm from Fitchburg, Mass. So Wachusett is a brewery based out of central Massachusetts. So we've been around for 24 years now, so we're one of the original breweries of Massachusetts and New England, so pretty astonishing. And our best-selling beers are Blueberry Ale. Second best-selling is our Wally IPA. And we're just seeing some awesome growth with this craft beer boom and having a lot of fun with it, and there's a lot of opportunity.
How long have you guys been doing the blueberry? Because everywhere we go, people go nuts over the blueberry.
Yeah, so Blueberry's been around for about 12 years now, and it really is the beer that put us on the map and made us into the brewery that we are today, just helped with our expansion. And we were lucky enough to find that flagship for us, and it's actually still growing for us and still doing really well. So I don't think a lot of breweries that are 24 years old that can say that their flagship is still growing. So it's pretty astonishing.
That is, it's fantastic. I'm not kidding. It really does.
It's so not sweet that it's kind of appealing to everybody. It's just a beer with like a hint of blueberry, very weedy, a little tangy. So, everyone's pretty happy with it.
What else are you guys coming up with for, like, do you have like a seasonal, like some fall beers?
Yeah, so basically we kicked off this beer this year that's a big fall hit called Booyah. It's a pumpkin ale. Kind of going back to that pumpkin beer, we hadn't made one in a while, but last year we brewed it just for our brew yard, specifically at the brewery, and it was a huge hit. So we hit it market-wide this year, and we're actually already out of stock. So it was a huge hit. There's a huge market for any kind of blueberry or any kind of fruit beer or anything like that. People just like it. It's good. Like, there's nothing wrong with like appeasing your palate. It doesn't always have to be too bitter or too hoppy or too many IBUs. You can make a good beer and be happy with it. Drink what you like.
Who's behind what beers you guys make?
Okay, so in this past year, we've had a huge change at our brewery, and that part of that change is in our new president, Christian McMahon. So he came aboard with a ton of really good ideas that he's been kind of crafting throughout the years, and he had the creative freedom to kind of go to town, and that's why you see new beers from us called like Mass Soul, just like tropical Massachusetts beer. That's a ton of fun, and that's what we are, and he gets it. We're the brewery that's local and likes to have fun with their beer and doesn't like to chew grain and sniff hops and just have a good time with beer.
Okay, what's up with the gigantic can?
The wicked big can, it's wicked awesome. That's what's up with it. No, so we have this crowler. It's called a crowler. So we have these this crowler unit at our brewery. So these crowlers, these 32-ounce cans, you can actually get filled on site at the brewery with a lot of our limited release beers. We have a lot of beers that are only available at the brewery, so you can do that or anything else we have available. But we find a lot of people, coming to our brewery that are from out of the state that don't want to invest in a growler, and it's a good compromise.
Where's your tap room? How do people get there?
Yeah. So basically, we're right between Fitchburg, Leominster kind of area, right before you kind of start heading out really western Mass, right in Westminster. In Westminster, we have our brand new brew yard we actually just constructed. And our brew yard is actually based around a really cool bar. It's an Airstream trailer. And it's actually what we based our beer called Wally off of. So at this facility, we have a lot of limited release beers. You can only get there. An awesome food truck we just built. Chef Simon is always switching the menu up, so it's a really cool place to visit, really unique area.